It starts with dirt on our hands and cold air in our lungs, the kind of cold that reminds you you're alive, roots dug deep where we stand, strong like a tree but always moving, always listening, always hoping the night doesn't turn on us, because when you walk into places like this before sunrise or after dark, you're stepping into their world, not the other way around, and you feel it immediately as the music fades and the land goes quiet, that heavy silence where every sound matters, where a snapped twig or a shifted boot could mean the difference between success and nothing but tracks in the dust, and we're easing into the stand slow and deliberate, wind-right entry planned because proximity is everything this time of year, getting close enough that you can hear them breathe before you ever see them, and that's exactly what happens when those first howls light up around us, not far, not distant, but right on top of us, behind us, beside us, answering from places you didn't expect, places you thought were empty, and your heart rate spikes because you realize just how close you really are, 7 yards, maybe less, for rows of corn between us and chaos, coyotes running trails we probably walked seconds earlier, one popping out here, another sliding in there, one behind me so close I can hear it moving, feel it, and when the call goes quiet there's that split second where time stretches thin and everything slows down, eyes scanning, fingers ready, breath held, and then it happens fast, so fast you barely register it, one drops right where it stands, center punched, another flashes through the rows and disappears, a third hangs up just long enough to make you question whether to move or stay frozen, because sometimes you have to move even when you think you'll get busted, sometimes movement is the only thing that saves the stand, and when the shot breaks it's clean and sudden and the night swallows the sound, and there's that rush afterward, that disbelief, laughing whispers and wide eyes, counting steps to the downed coyote like kids measuring a miracle, 8 little oversteps from where we were sitting, proof that if you're quiet and patient and respect the wind, you can get away with more than people think, and as the sun finally starts to push color into the sky behind us we talk it through, replaying moments, admitting the misses, owning the luck, remembering the ones that dodged death like they were born to do it, because not every shot ends the way you plan, and sometimes the luckiest coyote on the planet walks away untouched, but that's part of it, part of why we keep coming back, because every stand is different, every approach is a lesson, and we roll straight into the next encounter with that same energy, that same focus, dust still on our boots, where coyotes come charging hard and fast, no hesitation, no pause, forcing split-second decisions, folding one up at point-blank range, 5 yards with a suppressed pistol, subs doing exactly what they're supposed to do, then another with a shotgun so close to the call you can't believe it happened, center punch again, proof that preparation matters no matter the weapon, no matter the distance, whether it's 7 yards or 440, where another coyote crests a hill near the cows and we range it calm and steady, wind read, hold applied, shot sent, and the result speaks for itself, crushed clean and decisive because consistency is what matters. Because we're not just out here for the shots, we're here for the responsibility, helping livestock, helping wildlife, protecting the balance, even protecting the pets people don't think about until it's too late, and the night just keeps giving as doubles turn into triples, coyotes rolling over hills 45 seconds into calling, rifles barking, suppressed shots thumping, one dropping 10 yards from the caller, another folding at distance that looks impossible on camera, 800 yards. and change, shrinking a living animal into something that looks like an ant in the scope, technology and skill coming together in a way that still feels unreal even when you've done it before, scopes lighting up, tripod settling, breaths timed, bullets landing where they need to, family watching, birthdays celebrated in the field because sometimes the best memories aren't made at dinner tables, they're made standing in 4 inches of grass with no cover and coyotes charging straight at you, and even when shots miss and blood is nowhere to be found, when you take the walk of shame and laugh it off, you know there will be more because coyotes are like whack-a-mole, popping up where you least expect them, testing you every time, and as the music swells again and fades out, as hands get dirty and legs get tired and the sun climbs higher, you realize this is why we do it, why we keep pushing into the wind and the silence, why every close encounter sticks with you long after the cameras are off, because when it works, when it really works, there's nothing else like it. As the sun crept higher and the frost finally started to loosen its grip on the rows of corn, the adrenaline from that first stand still buzzed in our chests, the kind that makes your hands shake just enough to remind you how close it all was, how every step in had mattered, because this style of hunting lives and dies on proximity, patience and silence, and when you slip into their world quietly enough, coyotes don't just respond, they appear, sometimes inside your personal space before your brain even catches up. And that morning proved it again as we gathered our gear, traded quick glances, and replayed every second of what just happened, talking through who saw what, who heard which set of footsteps, and how one coyote had slipped down the row while another materialized almost beside us, close enough that you could feel the moment stretched thin, like a wire pulled tight, where one sound or one wrong movement would have unraveled the whole stand, yet somehow it all held together. The wind stayed honest, the cover did its job, and the plan, unorthodox as it might look to anyone watching from the outside, worked exactly as intended because this time of year especially, getting close changes everything, it shortens reaction time, it amplifies mistakes. And it rewards discipline in a way long shots never can, and even after a rough day before, after 7 stands that barely produced, after watching one coyote burn through what felt like 9 lives on camera and disappear untouched, this stand reminded us why we keep grinding, why we accept the walk-ins that make your legs burn and your lungs question your life choices, because when it comes together like this, when coyotes light up within yards at sunrise and the chaos resolves into success, it erases the frustration and replaces it with perspective, the understanding that nothing about this is guaranteed, that every stand is its own puzzle, and that sometimes the best reward isn't just the outcome but the shared moment afterward, counting steps, laughing about how close it really was, watching someone tag their first coyote with disbelief still written on their face, knowing that memory is locked in forever, so we snapped a quick photo, shouldered packs again and eased back into the rows, already planning the next move because out here it never really stops, the coyotes keep traveling, the wind keeps shifting, and as long as daylight remains, there's always another stand waiting to test whether you can slip in quiet enough, think fast enough, and stay calm when the next set of eyes suddenly appears right where you least expect them.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.